Hey there, clan. So yeah, I got a request a little bit ago to actually do a video showing off basically my end state for Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, firstly, if you can't tell, I've got a bit of a sore throat and a bit of a blocked nose. I'm actually rather sick right now. So I'm just saying this right now. There is a chance that the Trespasser, my Let's Play of it, will be delayed until at least I feel a little bit more better. Um, Again, I'm going to have to ask a little favour for you all is that I'm going to be using the Elgato facecam and live commentary thing because the editing software I got a hand of, I don't like it. It is a free software, so I expected that, but I want to at least give this a proper test out for at least Dragon Age Inquisition. So I thought to myself, firstly, of course, while I was putting this up, well, I should probably state this, is that this technically isn't my main save. My main save is actually on my other version of Dragon Age Inquisition. If you don't know the story, I'll explain it in brief. Um, you don't know, I got an early copy of Inquisition, like a day or two early, thanks to BioWare. The version they sent me was an American version, and unfortunately, what happened was I could play it, but unfortunately, I couldn't get into the DLCs, and I actually had to install my Inquisitor edition, basically EU edition. And when I did that, I couldn't use my previous save, so I basically had to start the game all over again. This is still technically my main one. It's the same character. I've made the same choices. It's just I haven't got everything done in it. Like in my main save, I had all the shards collected. I had been everything, even the tedious stuff. And when it came to replaying it, I didn't do a lot of the tedious stuff. So I haven't collected all the shards. I have done a couple of side missions that I hated personally, but I want to at least show off my Inquisitor and also all my party members. And I thought to myself, what better place to start off with than the hinterlands, where it all began. So yeah, this is where our journey in Inquisition began. We did technically start in Haven, but this is the first big area that we came in. And I was going to bring the original party, but unfortunately I don't have Solus anymore. Spoiler alert. But of course, yep, this is my main party. Not my main party, but this is at least 2 out of the 4 of the main ones, as you can see. I will do this to make it a bit easier. This is my main Inquisitor. Her name is Yikera. As you can see, she's wearing a pretty badass armor. If I don't say myself. There's Varric and the armor from the Descent because it looks badass, even though it does give him the creepy eyes. Sarah, who has had that hat on since pretty much the beginning, and of course Cassandra. Awesome. But yeah, this is where our journey as the Inquisition began in the hinterlands. Just give me one moment, I'm just going to do a quick something. I'm going to move the camera over here. That makes it a bit easier. But yeah, our journey as the Inquisition began here, and it's an interesting experience to actually know that we're coming to the end with the Epilogue DLC. But it's very interesting to see how that is, and it's just going to be kind of interesting to see how that goes. Now, of course, I will show off my full party, because, of course, I will. I'll go through them all. Of course, there's Sarah. There's Varric. Even though he does look kind of terrifying in that helmet, I won't lie. Cassandra, who is probably my main damage dealer. If you notice, I made her a two-handed wielder. I have to thank Gamer MD83 for that because she recommended to me, and she was completely right. She is a beast with a dual wielding. Two-handed. Sarah's Cassandra. Oh, they've changed it. I can't view all my party members while I'm outside of Skyhold, apparently. Okay, well, now that we've went there, let's go to Skyhold and view my Skyhold. And I'll show off to you to at least give you a little bit of experience with it. Man, it does feel kind of weird that we're actually coming to the end of Inquisition with Trespassers, which comes out either today or tomorrow for me, due to that I'm on the PS4. But it is kind of interesting that we're coming to the end of our journey with Inquisition, and then that will lead into the next, of course, game in the Dragon Age series, which I'm really excited for. I'm already hyped for it because it's Dragon Age. I'm going to be hyped for it. But I actually, it feels better, a little bittersweet in all honesty that we are coming to the end of it. And I've covered this game for, what, nearly 2 or 3 years now, which doesn't seem that long in all honesty. It's kind of weird that we're coming to the end of that, and this will probably, well, it won't be my last video, I'll do a few more. But yeah, I'll show off all of my party quickly. You can't tell, I'm level 27, a mage. Yeah? We'll do in a minute. But yeah, of course, let's go through all the party. As you can see, I did actually give Cassandra the helm of the Inquisitor due to the fact that my Kunari Inquisitor can't wear it, which I don't agree with. I should be able to modify it, but it made sense to give her it. We've seen Sever, so we'll go, of course, to everyone's lovable Dorian, who doesn't love Dorian and that fine, fine ass of his. As you can see, I gave him one of the other helmets because it was funny. Blackwall, I made him look relatively badass. I basically, as soon as I got a Grey Warden helmet, I gave it to him. I haven't taken it out the entire game. But yeah, you can see I gave him quite a ridiculous armor, but it's a pretty badass armor if you do say myself. Cole, I'll be honest, I don't use Cole that much. That's why he's not got any like rings or anything. I don't use him that much personally. Doesn't mean I don't want him to look badass. Vivienne, who I made look ridiculous because it's Vivienne. And we've seen Varric. If you're wondering who I've romanced in this main game, I have romanced Sarah. But yeah, that's just out there. Just saying that to you right now. I've romanced Sarah. I'm not going to show that off. But yeah. I do apologise, my nose is a little runny. But yeah, here, this is my main hall. As you can tell, I have the Kunari. Because who doesn't want to have naked statues in their hall? It's for art. It's for artistic purposes, nothing more. But yeah, that's kind of sweet in my opinion. I actually kind of like that. I don't have the Kunari throne because I actually like the Andrastian throne personally. But that's just me. If you're wondering about a couple of my choices, the main one, of course, I drank from the well source. I didn't let Morrigan do it. I went with the mages over the Templars, and I kept the Grey Wardens in there. And the person who is ruling Orlais at the moment is Briala and, of course, Celine. Those are the two people who are currently ruling Orlais. I made sure of that. Now, I'm not going to make this too much longer because that's pretty much everything. I just wanted to at least go one last trek around Skyhold before the end, basically. And of course, the second I have to go and oh, it's the Quizquisition. I have to go through I have to do a quick. Let's do a Quizquisition. I'm horrible at these, by the way, because I hate when I'm put on the spot. I fail at these, but let's do this.
I return, Inquisitor, as does the Quizquisition. It begins now, and there is a timer. Fearing that nugs carry the blight, Kirkwall declared the noxious vermin in 520 exalted. The extermination is known as...
The Battle of the Squealing Plains?
The Battle of Squealing Plains. It is not spoken of in polite company.
Correct.
I got it right.
Well played. We will continue when I have time. And the wind calls me.
I can't believe I actually got that right. I don't know my DA as well as I know my DA pretty well, but right now I feel like shit. That's my money pit, by the way. But yeah, it's kind of surreal going around here and knowing that this will probably be the last time we'll see it in the main campaign, at least, because Trespassers takes place outside of the main campaign. If anyone's wondering, I have at least 4 to 8 Inquisitors. Unfortunately, I only have 1 on this copy of it, but I have 2 or 3 on the PC, and then I have a few more in my American version. But yeah, there's only one place left to show that we need to end the game on, end this little video on. It's the best place to show, in my opinion. It's the bed, where all the magic happens. And of course, while you're in your bed, you get to stare at 2 fine Kunari asses, because who doesn't like to stare at Kunari asses? But yeah, it's going to be kind of surreal to see the end. And of course, let's end it properly with how we ended the game, looking over this lovely scenery one last time. Because next time, we'll be beginning Trespassers. I thank you for watching, and I cannot wait to see you, and I hope you'll join me for my Trespasser playthrough. See you all next time. Ciao for now.